What's up, y'all? It's your boy D-STAL, another D-STAL'S Extra Point. This is Vlog 23, Part 3, recap of the offense in this Ravens at Packers win for the Ravens, 41-24. The offense did what they were supposed to do. What they were supposed to do last week against they were supposed to do against Patriots at the end of the game to win the game is what they did this game, which is run the ball to Derrick Henry and keep him in the game. And on top of that, let's just start like this. First drive, beautiful drive. Ran the ball, gashing them with Derrick Henry. Tyler Huntley getting the ball out, throwing it. He threw a nice pass to, I think it was Mark Andrews. He threw one to Likely in an RPO. Running the ball, just pounding the rock to Derrick Henry over and over and over on the first drive. Got in the end zone. And credit to the offensive line. They did their thing today. That Packers defense was so beat up from the offense, from the Ravens offense, the line, Derrick Henry running over them. So many of the Packers defensive players got injured today, like just hurt. Two of them was carted off the field. Two of them. One of them two of them went went on sideline. Two of them got carted off the field. Like crazy. And it's off the strength of running the ball to Derrick Henry. That just says everything. That's why so many Ravens fans right now are so frustrated. We happy, but we're frustrated because this shit should have been done last week against the Patriots. At the end, it should have been done. Running the ball to Derrick Henry instead of taking him out for the rest of the fourth quarter. Because a rotation Harbaugh wants to do. He heard everybody and the national media got on his ass, so he kept him in this time. But should have done it last week. But anyway, then the second drive, great drive again. Another drive, long drive. Tyler Huntley, Snoop Huntley, driving the ball, getting the offense to the right plays, running the ball to Henry, getting it to Keaton at times outside. I like when we toss it to Keaton Mitchell. Not so much going inside. Toss outside, get him, or if you toss it or stretch zone run, get him to cut up. If it's a small gap, a small hole he can run through. But other than that, I like when they toss it to him. But other than that, man, that second drive, they ran the ball well, giving it to Henry. Huntley, man, he's just making so many great decisions with the ball. I was saying during the game, man, if it ain't there, just run. And he was doing that. It wasn't there, he just run. Get the first down. Running the ball. Throwing the ball to Zay Flowers for a first down. Throwing it then he threw one to Bateman. And some of those drives, we just ran the ball. We just ran different variations of run plays, from toss to gap to power to zone run. Like we was just throwing everything at the Packers defense. Their line is not a strong line. It's they more built for pass rush. That's why Michael Parsons was helping them with the pass rush, but of course he was injured. I forgot to say that. Michael Parsons, of course, out for the season with a torn Achilles, so that helped. But a lot of the other linemen got injured. Some of the other players got injured. Just running the ball to Derrick Henry, and it worked. Then, second drive, we drove it right in to Derrick Henry. Again, ran the ball in. 2 touchdowns. Then, I think the next drive, we got down again in the red zone. And I think that's when we got down there, but we couldn't get it in. I think we threw the ball I think we had a penalty. And we threw the ball. Huntley trying to throw the ball to, I think it was either Zay or Bateman, and then they was all in the same area, so the Packers defended the pass, and again, one of the defenders for the Packers got injured, so we was just messing them up all night. And then Tyler Loop had a field goal again. Then I think he had another field. Like Tyler Loop did good this game too, field goals, even though it was close, but he did what he was supposed to do, like I said. But then we kept the whole game. The end of the first half, we ran the ball very well. Tyler Huntley hit a couple of those QB draws that we really been missing a lot that Lamar used to do, but Lamar haven't been healthy, so Tyler Huntley, Snoop, he's fresh. So he coming off the bench and he just fresh, ready to go, and he just had the QB draws going, running to keep Mitchell, getting the first down, and then we kick the field goal, we go up at half. I think, and then we go up at half. I think we kicked another field goal. I think we did, because we went up. No, I think, no. Derrick Henry ran the ball in again. I think he had 3 touchdowns in the first half. Crazy. Then second half, we got the ball after, I think, the Packers field goal, I think, after the first half, in the second half, and then here comes, then we got our first 3 and out, because a rare penalty we had, and we punted the ball only one time this game, the offense, crazy. Then the defense got the ball back, I think. No, I think the Packers scored, and it was like a 3-point game. And then, of course, we got back on track running the ball. We didn't do nothing stupid. That crucial 3rd and 5. I'm just going to say this. That 3rd and 5 was so crucial, with Huntley handing the ball off, changing the play, took his time. We rushed to the line. He took his time, looked at the defense, called an audible, ran the ball to Derrick Henry on that 3rd and 5, got the first down. That was such a game changer. Kept running the ball again and again and again. And then I think that's when Huntley had that beautiful throw to was it to Zay Flowers? It was one of them drops. I think it was the same drop. And we went into the fourth quarter. It was still third. Or we went to the fourth quarter. I think we was going to the fourth quarter, and he threw that nice pass to Zay. Blitz was coming. It was basically 0 blitz. Came off the edge, free blitzer, got the ball out to Zay on a quick square out. Zay turned around, scored, bam. Zay had a great game, man. He held on to the ball. He didn't try to do too much. Even when that one was 3rd downs, he caught a nice catch on a defender all draped on him. Got up in the air, caught the ball, man. Zay Flowers had a great game. Superb game. Played well. Scored on that nice square out. Huntley hit him. He dove over the pylon, got the touchdown. Then I think after that, that's when the defense calls a turnover. And then, of course, at the end, pounding the ball, handing the rock to Derrick Henry. And then, of course, Henry hit a 30-yard run on the sideline, I remember, on the right side. And then finally, the nail in the coffin was that final. Matter of fact, even before that, we got the Packers on the jumping the snap. We was about to do. It was I think it was a 4th and 1, and Andrews did a hard count, got the Packers to cross over the neutral zone. They was already offsides on that play though, and we got them to jump anyway. But they was offsides anyway. It would have been called. And then that's when we, I think, ran the toss to Derrick Henry at the end, scored his 4th touchdown of the game. Crazy. This man had over 200 yards, 216 yards, 36 carries, 4 touchdowns. Like, yo, where was this last week against the Patriots at the end? We could have finished the game just like that. We got to put a fair case on this whole team, except for Lamar. Because why they don't call the game like this for Lamar? Like, we always got to give Lamar the, like, I understand Lamar is Lamar, but damn, if he had that type of help every game with the play calling, Lamar probably wouldn't even be injured like that. Maybe. But the offensive line have to play better too, and they played very well this game. I think they only had one sack they allowed, but the offensive line played good. Even Falele, he wasn't too much Falala. He had like one bad play. He played okay, and he did good for the most part. He helped Derrick Henry scoring like 2 of those touchdowns. The first one, he kind of made space for him to run behind him. No, the first one he blocked it, then kind of like Derrick Henry fell over him for the touchdown. And then the second one, he kind of made space for him to get behind him, and he fell to the ground, but he made space for Derrick Henry, because he's so big, you can't get around him like that unless you just use your speed. But running the ball, they couldn't get around him. He did good, he did pretty good. And Voorhees had that one sack allowed, which I was talking about. He whiffed. It was just a good play by a defender. But actually, no. Was it him? No. That was a run with Derrick Henry. He whiffed or whatever, but it happens. But the offensive line overall played a great game. And Derrick Henry just ran all over him. We doubled him in time of possession. We had like 20-something minutes. They only had like 6 minutes of time possession. They ain't run that many plays. We had like 30-something plays. We had a lot of plays, man, on offense. And, man, if we had this last week, we would have beat the Patriots. I'm tired of saying it, but it's true. But the offense came to play. Derrick Henry, the king, you got to feed him the ball, man. Got to feed him the ball, and look what happened. Look what happens. 36 carries, 216 yards, 4 touchdowns. He's averaging basically the same amount of yards he did last week, maybe a little more, and we stopped giving him the ball last week. No offense to Keaton Mitchell. Keaton Mitchell's a smaller back. You want to get him for screens and tosses and stuff. Even though they was giving Derrick Henry tosses, but still. The offense did what they were supposed to do. They should have done last week, and they killed the Packers running the ball. Just killed them. Tyler Huntley played a smart game, no turnovers, didn't force the ball, ran when it wasn't there, threw some great passes precisely, and they got the win, man. Great win. Ravens win 41-24. Now we got to wait and see what the Browns do tomorrow against Steelers. So the Browns beat the Steelers. Week 18, like I think it's going to happen. What's going to happen? The showdown for the AFC North, Ravens Steelers. Week 18 will be the next game, but hopefully the Browns win tomorrow, and we get to fight for the division. Week 18. Here we go. So, shout out to the Browns, Shedeur Sanders, Myles Garrett. Please do us a favor. Beat the Steelers for us at home. I heard it's supposed to be bad weather, raining, and gust wind. Please beat them. But other than that, this is D-Styles Extra Point, Vlog 23, Part 3. The offense recap. All I'm going to say is Derrick Henry. King Henry.